You're listening to Men of Abundance, episode 151. It's Pay It Forward, Aloha Friday. Today, we're talking about experts.
Welcome to Men of Abundance, the podcast for those looking to level up their lives by hanging out with some of the greatest leaders and established professionals in our community, living a life of integrity, honor, and the abundance mentality. Prepare to pay it forward with your host, former Army medic turned lifestyle entrepreneur, Wally Carmichael.
Aloha, Men of Abundance. It is Pay It Forward, Aloha Friday. I am Wally Carmichael, your founder and host of the Men of Abundance podcast, the Pay It Forward community. Man, it is another beautiful, absolutely beautiful Pay It Forward Aloha Friday, and sometimes, well, most of the time, I'm recording these Thursday evening so that these episodes get out bright and early for those of you who are not out here in paradise, because at the time that I'm recording this, 6:30 in the morning almost, most of you are already halfway through your day. And I like to make sure that you get these episodes first thing in the morning, and last night, with everything else I had going on, I just didn't have it in me to record this. Not that it would be better for me to do it this morning anyway and collect my thoughts. So today, we are talking about experts. And this one is a touchy subject for some of you, and I truly look forward to the feedback. I look forward to the comments, disagreements, agreements, whichever way. You know, I never want to, let's start out with that right there. I never want to come off as an expert. I'm on my journey. I know a lot about living a life of abundance. I know a lot about abundance. I know a lot about a lot of things. I don't know everything. And the problem with experts is experts seem to believe they know everything. And by that, they're not willing to learn anything new. And this truly comes into play when you're out looking for somebody to help you in whatever part of life that you're looking for help for. And that can be anything from health and fitness. That can even mean going to your doctor. You know, I've been in the medical field for many, many years. And if one thing's for sure that stands true for me and my own personal experience with my family, as well as seeing other patients and seeing doctors interact with patients, is medicine is a practice. That's not to say that they're practicing on their patients. That's just to say that there's so much more to learn in the medical field. And every single day, we are learning new things about how to treat certain ailments in the body, and learning new things about the body and how the body can heal itself. Every single day, we're learning something new in the medical field, and that is true in every other field. That's true in psychology. That's true in technology. I mean, you can't even keep up with the technology these days. I don't know how that anybody can write a course, can truly say that they've written a course to help you in, say, for instance, cryptological warfare or something of that nature, because you can't write a textbook on this stuff. It changes so quickly. So for anybody to dub themselves as an expert is kind of asinine when you really think about it, because to say that they're an expert is to say that they've learned everything about that particular subject. And then by believing that you've learned everything about that particular subject says that, like I said, there's nothing else to learn. And it's so far from the truth. Think about this. One of the greatest thinkers of all time, Socrates, said, "True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing." Now I'm telling you, in my 20s and even into my 30s, that statement right there would have landed on deaf ears. In fact, I would have scoffed at that statement. For sure, without a doubt. I was a know-it-all. I knew every damn thing there was to know about anything. Well, anything that I was doing at the time anyway. But I'll tell you, I definitely wouldn't have listened to something like that. And the older I get, the more connections that I make, the more books that I read or listen to, because I listen to a lot of audiobooks, the more content that I consume, the more I realize I have so much more to learn. And I'm good with that. I'm more than good with that. The whole thing is about the journey. I say this all the time. You know, everybody wants to get to this final destination. They want to succeed and they want to reach this particular goal. And I say it over and over again. Live the journey. Live the journey. You know, the only destination, there's only one final destination, and none of us really want that. None of us are getting out of this alive. So enjoy the time along the way. Enjoy those learning experiences. And the learning comes from the experiences. And you can fast track your life. You can fast track your journey by getting a strong mentor, getting a coach, or somebody that can help you along the way. All I'm saying is in this message is be careful of the experts. Be careful of the people who feel that they know everything. Obviously, they may know more than you at that point in time because they're further along on their journey. But as soon as you get the sense that they feel they know everything there is to know about a particular subject, and they're not willing to learn any little morsel from even you, then that's not the person that you want on your side. Well, let me rephrase that. That's not the person that I want on my side. You can do whatever you feel you need to do. All I know is the more I teach, the more I share, the more I learn. I learn something from every single person I come into contact with. It doesn't matter who it is. Now, I will say in that learning process, I'm either learning a way to do something better or I'm learning a way not to do something. Either way, I'm learning. Now, go out and live your life of abundance. And guys, seriously, make sure to pay it forward.